Welcome back. Every day, the end of the war in Ukraine appears farther away. And every day, the United States becomes more involved in the war in Ukraine. Those are facts. But the Pentagon takes pains every day to deny, parse, and obfuscate the obvious. President Biden plans to send another $100 million of weapons to Ukraine. They're getting more ammunition, especially for long-range artillery. The howitzers are deadly effective at killing Russians, especially in the open fields of eastern Ukraine. And reportedly, we are giving the Ukrainians the weapons and the training and the intelligence to kill lots of Russians. Some reports indicate we help target Russian military leadership. Effectively, the United States is killing Russians. We just aren't pulling the trigger. New reporting shows America provided intelligence to target Russia's naval flagship. The Ukrainians sunk it and killed hundreds of Russian sailors, and it appears the Ukrainians may have just sunk another Russian ship. By any measure given by the White House and many members of Congress, all of these things should be a success worth celebrating. But the Pentagon ties itself into a non-denial pretzel when asked about exactly how we are helping. Kellie Meyer, good at getting to the bottom of things like this and why they happen. She's at the Pentagon with answers. Good evening, Kellie.
Good evening, Leland. Well, that's exactly what we wanted to ask here today. Where's the line here? Isn't this a proxy war between the U.S. and Russia? The Pentagon spokesperson, John Kirby, bringing this back to Putin, saying that he's trying to build this rhetoric that it's the West versus Russia. Kirby insisting that it's not about the U.S., NATO, or the West, but Russia insists that the U.S. is waging a proxy war by supplying these weapons and this intelligence that is leading to the killing of Russian generals and the sinking of Russian ships. Kirby got fired up earlier when he was asked about these leaked intel reports coming out, and he says this isn't helping. Take a listen.
In order for us to be able to help Ukraine defend itself, it's not just about the weapons, it's not just about the training, it is about some of the information, and we want to be able to protect that information, and rightly so. And so leaks like this and stories like this, they are unhelpful to the effort to help Ukraine defend itself.
And Leland, again, the Pentagon distancing themselves from this leak, saying today that, yes, we do provide Ukraine intelligence, but once they get that information, it's up to them what to do with it. Again, like you said, that pretzel, they're trying to tiptoe around provoking Putin and balancing on this thin line between helping Ukraine and getting directly involved. And it seems as the White House doesn't really know what this line is either.
Yeah, it's almost like you need a dictionary in the briefing room to figure out exactly what each word that is being said means and then which one of the definitions they're using for it. Kellie, great work. Have a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day when you get home to your mom, all right?
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.